Hi, living in Boulder vlog, December 21st, 2019, Saturday, 1:20 p.m. I kind of didn't get up that long ago. I can't remember exactly when but it wasn't that long ago. And then started, uh, I started, um, I started working on my website. And so what I did on my website so far today was I built a new roof on the can't remember what it's called, but a new roof around the Frigidarium pool, the big pool on my thing. That's all. Oh my God, that's all I did. So I literally didn't get up that long ago. What happened was I got up and then I huffed reefer for like an hour straight, and then I got really high, obviously, and then I was looking at baths of Titus here and was realizing I can barely even see. Like that's how high I am. Like I can't even remember the last time I was this high, but I was just frustrated that maybe that's why my eye is red. Why is my eye red? I drank 2 beers yesterday. Um, I drank 2 beers like even like day before yesterday because I went to my mother's Lambert's party and I had 2 beers and then I had like some kind of cocktail thing and that gave me a headache. So for me to get 2 beers yesterday, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I went into the supermarket and I was gonna get an energy drink and I was like, art the I was like, I should drink because I don't know, I was tripping out over the work I'm doing. And so I went over the alcohol section and they recently started selling regular alcohol at the supermarket and they had a $2 margarita. So I grabbed it and then I had a $2 beer. So I was like, all right. So I had a margarita beer. Maybe that's why I slipped into alcohol really sucks energy out of me a lot more than sugar. Sugar does too. Luckily for me, I'm not addicted to either of those except for the energy drink. But it says on the energy drink, creatine across the top. So I'm paying like $2 to get a shot of creatine too. It's not just sugar, so that's cool. Creatine, all that stuff, bees, vitamins and stuff. Anyway, I get high off of it. I like energy drinks because you get high off it. Maybe it's like a sugar high, but so I I think yesterday I was working on and maybe when I oh yeah well it wasn't you know what I think since the last time I did the video I haven't even done that much work on my website on my Baths of Trajan, which you can download. Just click on the link below. I usually put the link down below. It's to the part of the page of my Google history downloads. And if you go to, it's divided up into regions because it's just really big to put it on one file. At least for when I work on it, I'll put it. I have it on one file actually. You can download the one file, but I don't know how recent it is. If you want to see the newest version, you download Region 3, and it's the Baths of Titus that I'm working on right now. I keep looking at the Baths of Titus instead of looking in this. I keep saying they need to paint, or maybe I'll do it. Paint an eye over the camera so I can keep my focus. Anyway, so yesterday, like when I got up, I had just done with the stairs, and then I was working, and I just built I had to punch holes in the my floor to make room for more pools. I didn't do all the pools, so I finished the pools yesterday, deciding where they go and putting them in all in and everything. And I'm happy with my pool's layout. Somebody else can try something else. One beautiful thing about Google Earthing is it's super easy to edit. Any old person can. Same thing with my website, with Dreamway with HTML. Keep it simple, man. People don't need to get too fancy with stuff. Like, I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about SketchUp. I love what they do, but I haven't looked at it. I've never tried their trial, but seems like just keep stuff simple. Like you go to these websites and they don't even work. So I love the way that Google Earth works with the files because it's the same as everything works. Your files on your computer, and so and you can do a word search for them, and so you can dissect it easily and find out the layout of stuff. But you can edit it, easily. So if somebody doesn't like the layout of my pools, just fix it and then do a new YouTube video saying that that's how it really is. That's how we're gonna find truth about history. So it's from consensus. Same thing with the future and politics and everything. So we need to edit each other. Edit culture. So after I punched the holes and I did the paths, I went and built the. I decided because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it. I hadn't gotten that far in thinking. Put a stadium inside of the baths because it's the layout. You know, like the Rodemans think whether it's big or small, you have everything the same. The baths of Titus, I don't know the size difference, but it's like 4 times smaller than the baths of Trajan, Caracalla, and Diocletian. But it has all the ingredients. The pools, their swimming pools, in fact, are, I can tell you right now, have 4 lanes. Yeah, and they're only one, two, three, four, five. They're only 6 lanes long. I don't know how long that is. They're like as big as a. My pool has 4 lanes. Yeah, that's just a 50-foot pool, a standard 50-foot pool. They have 2 standard 50-foot pools as their pools, whereas the other ones have Olympic-sized pools. But I think it's just one. Anyway, but yeah, they like to have the same things and everything, and so I decided, yeah, why the hell not put a stadium? You can't put a 400-meter stadium in there, and I thought it was so awesome that you could put a 400. I have 400-meter stadiums in the Baths of Diocletian, Caracalla, and Trajan, and that's how big four stadiums, racetracks are these days. The racetrack that I have, I should have said racetrack, are 400 meters, and nowadays are 400 meters. So you're keeping the contiguity of history. So then the next level down in terms of racetrack would be the bicycle velodrome, because I'm going to incorporate bicycle in with my history. Um, um, and that would be the velodrome, which is 250 meters. So I wanted to see if you can make a 250-meter racetrack in the Baths of Titus, and you actually could. It worked out perfectly, just like the 400 meters worked out perfectly with the other ones. So boom, there you go. The auspiciality continues. So I built that yesterday, and then I punched in holes and built gardens. I went and lifted the size of the gardens over the gardens of Agrippa, right over at the Baths of Agrippa. And I can't remember how big they were, but I put those exact size, and guess what? They fit perfectly on Baths of Titus. I put 4 across, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And I think it's going to fit perfectly to put 1 on the left and right side. So that's what I do now. I got up this morning. I just built the roof to the big Natalia, one of the 2 cold swimming pools, Frigidarium. And now I'm going to go and punch a hole and put in or maybe not if I don't have to, put in the gardens on the side part, and then it's complete. Or maybe I'll put in oh no, it's too small to put a ball field. Yeah, I'll put those gardens in. So they'll have 6 gardens. I think it's convenient to have gardens in the same place as the baths, just like with the Baths of Agrippa, because that's where the water goes. So that's how they were thinking, I'm sure. They were like, the water already goes to the baths. Let's put gardens there too. It's easy. You don't want pipes going too many places and all over the place. If you read was it Vitruvius? No, Frontinus, talking about aqueducts. He's lived 200 years ago. A big problem was leaking and people tapping into it and it leaking out of the taps or mainly illegally robbing, siphoning in it. But so yeah, I think it's convenient to have the gardens there. So after I do the gardens, and then I need to build the stands and then the sides of the stands. I built stairs to come out the sides last yesterday. Yeah, somehow it didn't seem like I did that much, but it just took all day. But oh yeah, and then the roofs, but and then of course the levels, but yeah, so maybe a whole new day, but it's coming together. It's just lots of parts. It's gonna be awesome to walk around the inside of this thing when it's done, see how good it looks. All right, so that's enough talking. I'm gonna go to my mom's house in like a half hour. Got to shave and stuff. Probably she'd want me to do that. I'm gonna take her out to eat and then a movie. This is her birthday. Jeez, dude, I need to clean my room. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm gonna clean my room now too. All right, peace out.